Before we take one snap of Week 12 football, I wanted to re-predict what I think the conference championship matchups will be for the P4 conferences. And we'll start with the ACC. I know Miami just came off of a loss to Georgia Tech, but they are still in the driver's seat to get to the ACC championship. They have Wake Forest left on their schedule and someone else, but they have a pretty easy path to get there, and I think they are able to get it done. So give me Miami winning the ACC. In the Big Ten, I think it's going to be a rematch between Oregon and Ohio State. I think Ohio State beats Indiana in next weekend, and that will pretty much stamp their ticket to the Big Ten Conference Championship game, and with a rematch to Oregon, and I think Oregon gets it done again. All right, the Big 12. This one gets interesting. BYU still undefeated, no losses in conference. So barring any major upsets, I think they'll probably have to lose one or twice. They'll likely be in the conference championship. They are a 3-point favorite to Kansas this weekend. So make sure we keep an eye out there. But I like BYU versus Colorado in the Big 12 championship. And I would have bet $1 million that this wouldn't have been the matchup going into the season this year. Both of these teams have been super impressive. I think both of their win totals were 5.5. So both of them have far exceeded what their expectations were, and they're looking good. And I like Colorado in this matchup. Colorado's been playing good. They have good edge rushers. They obviously have the two best players on the field in any Big 12 conference game. So I like them to get it done. Give me Colorado as the Big 12 champs. Lastly, let's get to the SEC. This is just a mess of what's happening in the SEC. Everyone at the top is all the same. Everyone has one or two losses, and there's still some big games to play. I have Tennessee in here, but that is very contingent upon Nico Iamaleava playing versus Georgia this weekend. And right now, it doesn't look like that he is, and the spread is indicative of that. It's a 10-point spread for Georgia right now. If he plays, I think Tennessee pulls that game out and likely gets into the SEC Conference Championship game. Now, if Tennessee doesn't get there, or if Nico is not playing, then I'm not sure that they're going to have the horses to pull it out against Georgia, which would change this. But for the sake of this, I'm going to keep it with Tennessee. And then I like Texas. I think Texas will pull it out at Kyle Field to end the season and finish with one conference loss. And I think Texas will win the SEC. We'll see how it all shakes out. Follow Big Body Ball CFB on all socials.